Okay, so here is what's for dinner on Friday night. It is, we picked up a pizza and some carrots and a movie. So what movie are we watching, Zoe?
Walking with the Dinosaurs.
Walking, where'd she go?
Right here.
So Walking with the Dinosaurs.
I'm right here.
What movie did we get?
Walking with the Dinosaurs.
So family night. Who's excited? Raise your hand. That's what's for dinner. This is what's for dinner on Sunday night. It is leftovers from last night. Barbecue chicken, brown rice, barbecue sauce, and then fresh sauteed green beans and olive oil and garlic and some peppers in there. So Sunday night, there you go. I'm having some girlfriends over for lunch today, so I'm making a chicken posole soup. We love posole soup, but I found on Pinterest a Crockpot version. So inside I put my frozen chicken breast. It says to use chicken thighs. I didn't have that. I had chicken breast, so I threw it in just frozen. Should be just fine. Along with some mild green enchilada sauce. Some hominy is in there. I'm getting ready to throw in my diced tomatoes. And another can. I'm doubling this so that my family will eat it for dinner as well. Not just for lunch. My onion. I got some, and I got some diced and peeled carrots in there too. So my onions will go on top. It smells so good. And then I got some garlic I'm going to throw in. I'm going to add some cumin, and then I'm going to stir it all together and let it go, and it should be done. It's 7 o'clock now. It should be done by noon for lunch. The boyfriend was like, what can I take off your plate so that you don't have to stress so much? I'm like, dinner. If you could make dinner, that would be great. He went grocery shopping.
He did?
Bought bacon, and he's making his homemade O'Brien potatoes and some eggs. You're amazing. I love you. That's what's for dinner. Breakfast.
That's what's for dinner. Breakfast.
Thank you. So for start over. For dinner tonight, I am making skillet lasagna. Skillet lasagna. This is probably one of my top 5 favorite dinners to cook. My family loves it. It is easy to cook and it's healthy. It's a win-win. So let me show you briefly what I've got going on, okay? The original recipe does not call for ground turkey, but to add a little more bulk to this recipe, I added ground turkey. I browned it first, then I added my onions and olive oil, mushrooms, and garlic, and that's just kind of cooking together. This is a great recipe too if you're going like a meatless Monday or you're trying to cut meat out of your menu to save money, or if you're a vegetarian, you don't have to add meat to this. But anyway, we had turkey and it's delicious. I've got my water. I'm starting to boil. I'm going to put my pasta lasagna noodles in there. You cook about 6 or 8 of them, and then you just cut them. Thank you, honey. Fresh basil from the garden. My little basil getter.
Oh, it smells like basil.
It smells like heaven. And then, what was I saying? Yeah, then you just kind of cut up your pasta noodles and then you throw them in there, and they're not perfect by any means. And then I'm getting ready to add my tomato sauce, my diced tomatoes. One thing I forgot to mention is this recipe calls for a 1/4 cup, I believe, of tomato sauce, okay? I like ours a little more on the runnier side, so I just throw in this big old 29-ounce can of tomato sauce. So depending on how dry you want it, you could do the 1/4 cup, or you could be like us and just add the big can of tomato sauce. Dinner is almost done. See how easy that was? It was like 2 seconds.
Bam!
In your time, it was done. I just added my parm and my mozzarella and my fresh basil.
And then the cottage cheese. That's a cup.
Okay, so here's
That's a cup in my
another
house.
substitution. We are not fans of ricotta cheese. It's just not our favorite thing, the texture.
So we do cottage cheese instead.
We do cottage cheese on it, and it comes out just fine. So you just throw it in at the end, right as you're ready to sit down, and
belly up.
You've got all the kids wrangled and ring the cowbell. And
you have a nice hair day.
He's been sending me text messages all day.
She's hungry.
He says he thinks I'm beautiful.
We are.
Didn't think that'd make it in the dinner vlog.
I didn't. Let's focus here. Focus.
We got our vlogs confused. Okay, so
that's it, people.
That's pretty much it, you guys. Doesn't that look delicious? And then
some corn on the cob.
we'll have tomorrow because it's too slow. So, and then this makes great leftovers. But then we chopped up some fresh basil to make it pretty on top. So that's what's for dinner tonight.
Wednesday.
Here it is. It looks all prettier, plated up with a little bit of fresh basil and then parsley on top. So this is what's for dinner on Thursday night. It's the leftovers, the one pot skillet lasagna from last night, and then corn on the cob that we didn't have last night because it took too long to cook. So makes for great leftovers. So this is what we're eating on Thursday night.